Hi people, I'm Nikita and you're watching The Happy Hoot. It is a beautiful day. It was 25 degrees today and I think so this is the first hottest day of this month. To be very honest, I could not work this much. I really was always looking outside. People were grilling, people were playing, and then I decided to run. So I ran like 7-8 laps. There is a running court or running track behind my office and I felt really good. I am though not a fan of summer. I am actually coming from Rajasthan, which is like desert. I've seen so much sun summer that I really like winter. Though I like summer a little bit, like 25 degrees is the maximum temperature that I actually can enjoy in. Above 25 degrees gets a little bit buggy for me and I somehow really feel uncomfortable. Okay, back to the video. A week ago, the summer semester started in my university and I saw so many international students, especially so many Indian students, and I was so happy, especially so many girl students. Girl power. Hashtag girl power. So when I look at those students, I of course remember the year or the semester when I started as a student, and I can completely imagine if people are nervous because when I started, I was absolutely mind blown by the language. It was very overwhelming. People around were speaking in German. We were expected to do German course in the evening and I was able to absolutely not follow because I'm not a language person in the sense that I am not very quick learner when it comes to language. But somehow I adjusted and now ich glaube, ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch reden und ich kann mich gut unterhalten. Das ist, was ich denke. Ich weiß nicht, was die Wahrheit ist. And now back to English. Looking at those young students, I thought that it would be a very good idea that I make a video on some handy words in German that you can use, or any international person who does not know German or who knows a little bit, irrespective of whatever level, can use to handle certain situations. And also feel a little bit integrated into the German culture. Let's begin the video with 5 most handy words in German language. Number 1, hallo. This is like a greeting, like English hello, but it's just pronounced like hallo. It's not like hello, hallo. It's like ha-lo. From my past experiences, what I've discovered that there are certain tunes that are associated with this word. So if there is a person that you just know, it's just an acquaintance and you're passing by, you just say hello. A very short like hello. And if there is a person that you actually like and you have seen after a long time or you want to talk to him or her, then you're like hello, hello. So this is like a friendly hello, not like this hello, like a cut short tone. And then there's like a basic hello, like hello. So if you're crossing by and you are not into small talks and you just still want to say a hi to a German friend or any German person, then you can just say hello. Number two, the Indian 2 and the German 2. So number 2 is danke. Basically, if somebody does something for you and you just want to say thank you, you can easily say this simple word danke. 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 This word is actually a short form of the word Dankeschön, which means thank you very much. If you want to say thank you and if you would like to express it in German, then you can just say this one simple word danke. And of course, a big smile. This is the curve that sets everything straight. Number 3, alles klar. This is one of my favorite words because this I use in situations where I am in a conversation and the person in front of me is a German and is telling me something and I have understood everything, and unfortunately I don't know or I cannot at that moment find some words in German to express, okay, I understood everything. Then I just say alles klar. This means everything's clear. So this is basically a very good word to end the conversations and just say bye if you've understood everything. Of course, don't use it in case if you've not understood everything. In that case, I will tell you what to use. But in case that you are in a conversation, telephonically or face-to-face, and you just have to say, okay, everything's clear, cool, just use this word, alles klar. Number 4, Entschuldigung. I know this is like a very typical German word. It's huge. but it's comparatively small to the other German words that are like. So Entschuldigung is basically excuse me, and who doesn't need excuse me? I use excuse me or Entschuldigung like almost 10 times a day. If I enter in a bus, I step on somebody's foot. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I say Entschuldigung. And if I have to go through the crowd, if I have to run to my lecture, then I say Entschuldigung and blah, blah, blah. By the way, this was my first most difficult word in German that I tried to learn already back in India. And I divided this word into 4 parts. Entschuldigung. So Ent is like English version of end, but instead of de, it's a t, like a T. And then Schul is like, if you're a native Hindi speaker, then you know this word Trishul. Then you just take the second half of it, Schul, and Schul. D is like Didi, but like more version of D. And then Gung. So here you've got your excuse me in German, Entschuldigung. By the way, there's another tip. You can just say Entschuldigung because it's like a short version and you sound sometimes cool, you know, like you're so much into German that you already started using short terms. So Entschuldigung would also do. Last but not the least, the Bab of all words, bitte. Bitte is one word that you can use 100,000 times in one day for almost every situation. If you don't understand something somebody just said, bitte. If you want to offer somebody, if somebody asks you to give something and if you give it to him or her, you say bitte. If you're serving to somebody, you can say bitte. If you open a door for somebody, you say bitte. If you let somebody go in front of you, you say bitte. Bitte is used for all these things. Check this out. So people, these were the 5 most handy words I think would be really handy in situations where you want to feel integrated. I hope you guys have a nice day just like I have had today, and much love.